Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our Whip Wednesday edition of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and I am late. And so I apologize for being late. Um, but I am glad to be here, and I'm glad that you're here. If you're watching live, drop a comment in the chat and let me know you're here. Say hey, good morning to you. And if you're watching on replay, drop a comment in the comment section and let me know that you're watching the replay and let me know how your day is going. What is on your hook? What is in your cup? And what is the weather like where you're at? So the weather outside for me is it's cold. It's really, really cold. So let's see. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn this sound down. Oh, so the weather right now, it's 35 degrees Fahrenheit. No precipitation for at least 60 minutes, but it says it's going to be cloudy today. And chilly, cloudy this morning, then times of clouds and sun this afternoon. And tonight, the low is going to be 27. Excuse me. Excuse me. And partly cloudy. So today, let's see. Yeah, looks pretty good. It's just going to be cold. Cold, cold, cold. Okay, let's see. Scam likely. Let's see. Naomi, aloha to you. I just now got your message. Jeannie's Beanies 9900. Good morning. Packing up some chocolate fudge for gifts. Cold and snowy. Yay. Yay. Rose. Yay. Rose. Yay, Rose. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, Blair. Good morning. And Jeannie's Beanies, I just love your name. I just love it. Love it, love it. And let's see. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. Jeannie says, bless you. Oh, Rose. Rosanna, you are cranking a hat on the Addy machine. Your weather is funny and 35. Woo. Hey, you know what? My screen looks different. Nothing I did, I promise you. It's this good old StreamYard making changes. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on. And do you notice that they don't have the StreamYard little logo in the corner either? Do you see this painting behind me right here? So this was so fun. We went to Painting with a Twist in Florida. They don't have those here at least in my neck of the woods in East Tennessee. Maybe they have them further west. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a southern kind of a thing. I don't know. No, I think they have them all over the United States, but they don't have them here. Anyway, so we went to Painting with a Twist, and it's really fun. It's a class. You sit at your table, you have an easel, they give you a canvas, and then they come around and they give you all the colors that you're going to need on a paper plate. You can ask for different colors if you want. And then they walk you step by step. They're like, okay, um, dip your brush into your water and get it wet. And then just kind of shake it off just a little bit. Dip it in this brown or yellow or tan or whatever. And then just, swipe all the way across. And then they'll tell you, okay, then we're going to do this. And then we're going to do that. And so they walk you through. And so this is a painting that I did. I even wrote those letters. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Anyway, yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So anyway, that was one of the paintings that I did. And this is one of the Christmas ones. And then there's another Christmas one with a poinsettia. And then I did an M, like it's supposed to be like a logo M or something, right? And I should have done something else, like a Bible verse or something like that, right? because nobody knows. They're like, what does the M stand for? And I'm like, well, it's my name, my last name. But never fails when I do something like I did a sunflower, I did the poinsettia, and one petal is always like over big and like way out here on both of those that I did. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Now you can take your painting in at any time and you can go and do like a touch up. Like if you don't like it, then you can go in, free of charge and touch it up, but there's none around here. And so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. But I think if I was close by right now, I would take that one with the poinsettia in and I would fix that one petal because that really bothers me. Every time I look at it, it bothers me. And then I would paint over the M and I would like write a scripture, um, you know, um, something. I would write some saying, right? And I really like this one behind me, 'Tis the Season. The candy cane stripes, the holly, and the snowflake. And I did it all by my little hand. Can you believe it? I can't believe it even. Cannot believe it. Sunny. Rosanna says it's sunny there. Woo. Nice. And Jeannie says she's been knitting keyhole scarves. I love that. I've looked at a keyhole scarf recently and I was like, that is so lovely. Why have you never made a keyhole scarf? I mean, seriously, why have I never made a keyhole scarf? I don't know. They're lovely. I need to do that. Naomi says it's 40, real feel 32, and cloudy. Naomi, tell me, did you get that storm, that snowstorm that came through Kansas City? I heard about the Kansas City snowstorm, but I don't know. Did you get the snow? You didn't tell me. I didn't ask. My bad. Sorry. Did you get the snow? I want to know. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Rosanna. Thank you. Thank you, Naomi. I really enjoyed this. See, I'm thinking it's over this shoulder because that's the way it feels, but it's over this shoulder. I really enjoyed doing those paintings. The first time I went, I was so nervous because I was like, I can't do that. I can't do that. Yes, you can, because they tell you one little step at a time. And then all of a sudden you have this painting and you're like, wow, that's not bad. There's some of them that I'm like, ooh, I don't know. Like this one right here. Look at that one. Let me see. Let me move my head. So there's one right there, and that one has a bear. I don't know if you can see it, but there's clouds, and I think of that as Cades Cove with a bear. And then this one up here, well, there's two up here. The one of the mountains I did from a picture that I had of the Great Smoky Mountains. And then the one with the rock and the fence post, that rock was supposed to be a Volkswagen. That's what they had as the design. It was like that. And I told Tanya, I was like, I want to go paint that. And I know exactly what I'm going to do. Instead of the Volkswagen, I'm going to put my rock. And that's the rock that's on our property that is shaped like an upside down bathtub. And so anyway, it's pretty much that is the shape of our rock that's on our property. And so yeah. Cree, hello. Hello. How are you? And you didn't even know they were a thing until last week? Jeannie, I know. I've known that they were a thing, but I never did anything about it, and I need to, because how cool is that you can, especially if you make one with a lightweight, and then like you can wear it as a part of your outfit if you wanted, you could wear a scarf as a part of your outfit. Remember then when that was a thing? Everybody was like wearing scarves, like crochet scarves, knitted scarves as a part of their outfit. Especially in the winter when it was chilly, and you would work in an office and it was chilly. You wanted to keep your neck warm. and it was just something lightweight. You didn't wrap it all the way up around your neck. You just let it come down here. But if you had the keyhole, it would be, a fashion accessory too. Mm. Naomi says, no, ma'am, I'm in my own globe. LOL. So no snow for you. That was good. That's good. Mark and Mandy. Mandy, how are you? Are you getting ready for Christmas for your littles? Oh my goodness. How is everything going? It's good to see you and happy Wednesday. Oh, cool. She said, I was looking for something that would use 1 to 2 skeins. Jeannie's Beanies says that. And that's awesome. That is really awesome. Yeah, I would love to do that. Like just doing the math on how to, I mean, it would be easy to design one yourself. You just skip so many so many stitches and, crochet or chain for that same amount, right? Hmm. Yeah, so you could design any scarf, could be a keyhole scarf for that matter. But I do like that. Yeah. Oh, and Mandy says, oh, yes, definitely in the Christmas mode now. I bet you are. I bet you are. Oh, my goodness. Mm. Okay, raise your hand if you are on here and you are the one that was making Christmas stockings for your child's classroom. I can't remember who it was that was doing it, but if you're here, raise your hand and let me know because I want to know how many you've got done so far. What is on your hook? What are you working on? I want to know because I'm nosy like that. And I'll show you what I'm working on too. Okay. All right. So, I have this. Oh, and I got my cart turned around the wrong way. Let me turn my cart around so that. So I have a cart that has 3 levels to it, and they're like metal baskets. And so on the top basket, I have 4 strands of red yarn. Excuse me. Um, 4 strands of red yarn, and I have them all, facing the one way so that I can just pull this yarn as one. So this is 4 strands of yarn, and I'm crocheting with 4 strands and my 15 millimeter hook, and it's working out really nicely. See that? And so this is what I'm making, a Christmas tree scarf, and I think you've probably already seen it. Sorry to be so boring, but I'm still working on it. And I might be running out of red. I don't know. So let me show you just this portion of it. It's folded in 4s, and this is how far I've gotten. Um, and look at the rows. Aren't they pretty? And so the designer said she wanted it to feel like a sweater, a nice thick sweater around your Christmas tree. And it is like a nice big sweater. And so then you're supposed to have like at minimum 1.5 inch buttons and to attach, and then down the side that is open, you're supposed to button up your sweater around your tree and let the buttons show. It's supposed to just look like a little sweater. Anyway, it's adorable. I found some buttons, the right size at Hobby Lobby, and one bag has 6 buttons and it's 99 cents. Can't go wrong with that, right? 99 cents for 6 buttons. And they're the right size. They're wooden, really nice, because this is called the Farmhouse Christmas Tree Skirt. And it's by Cozy. Where are we? Where are we? Let's see. Cozy, cozy, cozy. Here we go. Here it is. CozyNooksDesign.com Farmhouse Christmas Tree Skirt. So this is the one that I'm working on. And so, yeah. So I thought I would crochet on that today. Oh, here we go. There we go. So I'll show you. This is what it is. And so this is the Christmas tree skirt. I really like it. CozyNooksDesign.com. And so for the medium, I think we're supposed to go 22 rows. Let me see. Let me go down real quick. Okay, 12, 18. Yes. Okay, so for the small one, we stop at 18, which is, I think I'm there. Let's see. And it's easy to do because, like, you know that this is one row with the large double crochet, and then this ridge right here is one row with the slip stitch. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. No, I'm not even there. Oh my gosh. So that one was 18. So I have 15 rows. And so I think I have to do my slip stitch row, and then I'll have, oops, sorry. And then I'll have 16. So I'm 3 rows away from the small. Oh, maybe I might have enough. So 18 is the small. And this is what it looks like before you, finish it up and everything. You have the ends. So that one is the white that she did. And then for the medium 50 inch, it's 22. And yeah. So I may need to stop. I may need to stop at the smaller size anyway because of where my so let me show you one more time what I'm doing. Because of where my Christmas tree is located, it's on a wall, but it's right next to the end of the sofa. So if people walk around that way, I don't want people to walk on the Christmas tree skirt. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be, because it's kind of in a walkway kind of area, although you don't need to walk that way. You don't have to. And, it's possible that we'll just discourage people from walking that way. I don't know. But there's plenty of room in front. So anyway, I have to go get iron infusion today. And so we're going to be over near where, good morning, Catherine. Good morning. Oh, you're not going to work at the co-op today. You're way too sick. I am so sorry you're sick. Oh my goodness, my dear. I sure hope that you feel better. Oh my goodness. That makes me sad that you're sick. Oh my goodness. So, after the iron infusion, we may jaunt over to Hobby Lobby, pick up some buttons, a pack of 6, which is what I would need for this size tree skirt. 6 buttons for 99 cents. You can't go wrong there. And I might pick up an extra skein of this red because, well, let's see how much I get going. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, and I would need a 4th one to finish, and I have 3. So, on those final rows, I could get some red sparkle and put a 4th strand of sparkle in with that. And then I wouldn't have to buy the yarn. I could just get the buttons, right? I don't know. I think I might do that. Is I have some red sparkle, and I might put that with the 3 skeins of red that I have, and that way I can, yeah. Naomi says, I'm working on my Mobius shawl scarf, and now that I'm on track, I'm loving it. I only had to frog 3 times. Well, that's progress, right? That's progress. Yay. Only frogging 3 times is not bad. Not bad at all. Oh my Lanta. So listen, Carl, I think I'm gonna put you right here in this hole right here. How's that? No, let's put you in this one. There we go. There we go. Carl's sitting in the little box there. Oh, I'm never boring. I beg to differ. Sometimes I bore myself. I'm like, I'm so boring. I don't want to watch me. Oh my goodness. Miguel, good morning. Are you feeling better? I sure hope so. Now, Catherine is sick, and I'm sad about that. And I sure hope that you are feeling better. Aw, that is nice. Cree says, I make the gifts for the people who help mom for Christmas parcels. That is awesome. That is so awesome, Cree. I love it. I love it. I know last week was the 30% off yarn at Hobby Lobby. I know, Miguel. That's why I'm like, maybe I can get away without buying yarn because I just would need one skein of red, of this same red. Meh, I don't know. Oh, what? Catherine. Catherine says, I'm going to be relaxing and I'm going to be making 4 dragons with different weights of yarn. Wow. So please elaborate. Are you making 4 of the same pattern, but you're making different, using different weights of yarn on each 4 so that it's slightly different size on each one? That sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. Carl wants to ride the waves. He does. He probably wishes that I would throw him back into the water. He probably does. This is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. It's Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn in red. Simple. It's the 4 weight. It's the 4 weight. So I think that's what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to, and the other thing I do have is I have a skein of sparkly green, red, and white. And I could put that with it too. I could do I could do the 3 reds and do sparkly green, red, and white. And just at the very end, although, I don't think I want to do that because I want it to look like a sweater, right? I don't want it to look like an ugly sweater. I want it to look like a sweater. So I think what I'll do is just do a little bit of the 1 skein of the sparkly red. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do because it's too much. It's too much. So I don't want to have it looking, Good morning, love and hearts. Good morning. How are you? I hope that you are having a great Wednesday. I'm getting ready to crochet, but first I'm going to drink some coffee and tell me what's in your cup. I want to know. I want to know. I'm looking over to see what other kind of colors I have. Yeah. Yeah, I want this to look like a nice, pretty red sweater. So, and this is red. So, red, red, red. Yeah. So I think I can get away with the 1 sparkle, but I only have 1 sparkle. Oh well. When I run out of yarn, that is when it's done. Right? Right. Yes. Yes. Ooh, 11. pumpkin spice with hazelnut creamer. Yumma, yumma, yumma. I know, love and hearts. I slept. I slept. Excuse me. I slept late today. So, let's see. Naomi says, I'm hoping to get my oven fixed today. I hope you get it fixed today too. Goodness. Goodness. So it was so cute. My sister-in-law, Tanya, she went to her daughter-in-law works as a vet tech, but then she also is a pet sitter. And so when people go away, and she has a really lucrative business in Orlando, she does a great job with these animals. She treats them like her own. She takes fun pictures of them and just shows the family that their pet, cat or dog, is doing really well. She will also house sit with your pet if you want, which means that she spends more time with your pet in your own home and also overnight, so the dog is not, or cat is not alone. Well, she has one family, they have a really big house. So, and they also have, like, I think that this is the family that has a place in Greece. And they really love Tanya's daughter-in-law, and what's not to love. So, anyway, she was house sitting over the Thanksgiving holiday, and they told her, they said, it's okay if you want to invite your family over to the house for Thanksgiving. You're welcome to invite them in and have your Thanksgiving with your family here at the house. And so that's what she did. So anyway, this house was super fancy, super fancy. The reason hold on, because there's a reason why I'm telling you this. Naomi getting her oven fixed made me think of this. So anyway, it was super fancy. So there's this oven that is like high tech. NASA, a rocket scientist probably would have to read the 3,000 page manual to just figure out how to work it, right? I mean, it was fancy and they couldn't figure it out. So it had 3 ovens. And so one oven was a convection oven, one oven was an air fryer oven, and one oven was a regular oven. So they were trying to get the oven to come up to temp, like, I don't know, 375, 350, whatever it was that they were trying to get it to come up to temp. So it would come up to temp and then it would shut off. And so they couldn't figure out how to keep it going. And so like the turkey was done. It was just the sides that they were having trouble with. Keeping the oven on so that the sides could heat up, right? And so finally, Tanya was like, okay, here's what we're going to do. If you want this casserole, whatever casserole, I think it was just one that needed to be cooked, put it on your plate and we'll stick it in the microwave and we'll heat it up, And so anyway, it just having your oven fixed, Naomi, just made me think of that this was such a high-tech kitchen that they couldn't figure out how to work the oven. And there were 3 different ovens. And they were all challenging. So anyway, that just made me laugh to think about that. But, ooh, Miguel, I'm heading in store for fresh lemons and herbal tea, trying to stay ahead of whatever is trying to come on me. Yes, definitely. Yes. Oh, okay. And Miguel says, Naomi, I think you'll like the video. So I think he did a video. That's cool. That's very, very cool. And so let's see. Yeah. Okay, style. See, I don't know why. Why is this the color it is? Okay. There we go. That's better. I don't know what happened, but anyway, everything went. Show display names, show headlines. What's the headline? Oh, yes. Okay. And yeah, there we go. All right. So, oh my Lanta. I wonder if they changed it and let us do. Okay, I'm going to try something. Are you ready? It may not work, but just in case, you'll know why. Okay. No, it didn't let me do it. Okay. I thought maybe since they had changed some things that maybe they would let me do a video. They're not letting me do a video. They haven't changed it that much, have they? Nope. 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 So let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and crochet. Okay, so this is the full, and let me see. All right, so what's on your hook today? I am nosy like that, and I would love to know. And so let's see. Okay, this is my okay. This is my, oh, let me bring you down a little bit. Okay, there we go. Oh, and you get to look at the plug. Isn't that nice? Let's, yeah, just a little bit. Okay, so this is my slip stitch row. And so here we go. And they say to do it really loose. So every time I get through, I just kind of give a little twist and let it go loose. Because apparently if you don't, then the slip stitch row can be too tight, and then it'll make everything kind of buckle up. And you don't want that. You want it to lay flat. You want it to look pretty. And with it being a bulky sweater, like, there went my picture. Come on now. Behave a little bit. There we go. So after I finish this and get the buttons on, I still need to fluff out my tree. Why is it that is like giving me fits in my mind? Like I have I don't know what, like a mental block against fluffing out my tree. And I need to fluff it out so that I can put all the ornaments on it. So in Dad's room, Dad is bedbound. So he is he has a little table near his bed, and I have a 3-foot tree. And I made a couple years ago, I made a granny. It was triangles though, it wasn't square, but it was a granny triangle put together. I made a granny tree skirt, and it's Oh my goodness. I can think of her name. But anyway, it was and it was a join as you go. It was so easy to make, and it's really pretty, really pretty. So it was triangle, and so it has 3 colors, red, green, and white. And each one I changed up, like where the green was, where the white was, where the red was, so that no 2 of the same color are side by side. And it's really pretty under his little tree. It's it drapes. So it's actually, I had it under our big tree last year, and it was fine. It was a little bit small, but you know, it wasn't big and luxurious looking, but it was definitely beautiful. And so anyway, it was so I put that on there, and then I had some crochet ornaments already on there from before, and I had crocheted a streamer or a ribbon, and it was like a creamy in the center, a creamy color in the center, like an ivory. And then on the outside, I had done a single crochet of like a gold metallic and a gold sparkle. So anyway, it just looked like, you know, I just crocheted it, so it's like a ribbon going around the tree. So I have that, and then all the designs. And then I found this soft angel, and it was a sewn angel, and it was an ornament for your tree. It had a little loop on it, but I went ahead and put that at the top, and that way it kind of was an angel for the top of the tree. Good morning, Crafty. Good morning. And so it's really cute. It's really cute. And you know, it lights up, and you just plug it in. It's a pre-lit tree, and it's just, you know, adds a little festivity to his room. So I did that. And then now because that was the Christmas tree skirt that we had, that was the only one that I had. So then that's what made me decide to make this one. And so yeah. Do you have one tree in your house or more than one tree? If you have more than one tree, I want to know the number. Like if you have 5 trees, I definitely want to know the number of trees that you have in your house. And then also, we have a ceramic Christmas tree. I need to take all of the little lights off of it and dust it, and then put the lights back on. And I bought some new lights and also a new little star for the top, because the star got lost, and then some of the little lights, you know, it's one of those ceramic ones that has the hole, and you just stick the little plastic multicolored lights in there, and then the one light bulb will light it all up. That's what it is. So yeah. So we have one of those, and if I'm honest with you, it has been on the buffet all year. So it's finally coming into its own. It's legitimate for why it's there. Also, we hung a couple pictures the other day, and so I mean, our walls are finally starting to fill out. Like in our kitchen, we have one wall next to the table, and that has not had a picture on it for 2 years that we've been living here. So finally got a picture up. It's a really pretty picture. It's one that we've had, but I kind of, like, when we first moved in, I said, let's not, you know, real quick put pictures up and stuff. Let's kind of live in the house for a little bit, and then decide what pictures, you know, what pictures go where. And you know, that was good, because you know, there were some that I said, okay, well, I definitely want this one right here, or you know, whatever. So there were some that we did put up, but for the most part, we have a lot of pictures. And so just figuring out what goes where, now we're finally starting to feel like, okay, this is a perfect place for this picture. So anyway, it's starting to look like a house, like a home rather, I should say. And yeah. So anyway, what do you think about this tree skirt? It's getting quite bulky, isn't it? And yet it's not, it's nice and thick, um, but it's not hurting my hand. It's not hurting my hand because I'm making sure that the stitches are loose. So thank you, Catherine. Thank you. I am in love with this. I really do love it. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like with the buttons on. Uh-oh, I have one extra strand. Here we go. Sometimes when you're working with 4 strands of yarn, it can get a little tricky. But with this project, I haven't been in a big hurry or anything. I would love to get it finished, but I haven't felt rushed with it. So that's been good. Are you crocheting with me? Naomi is crocheting a Mobius scarf shawl. And Catherine is crocheting a dragon. Catherine, are you still doing your Pokemon? And then we have, let's see, who was it that was doing the Addy machine? Oh, okay. Here we go. Catherine says, and sorry, I was on the phone. I decided to just make 3 dragons, 2 with Bernat blanket yarn with size 6 hook. Nice. And the other one with loops and thread charisma yarn with a size 5 hook. Nice. Okay. And no Pokemon yet. Okay. Cool. 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 Let's see. Somebody was making something with the Addy machine, and I can't remember who it was. Let me go back up. Oh, wait. There's a really cute pattern that uses the crocheted chevron stitch on Pinterest. I love the chevron stitch. Oh my goodness. And you know what? I don't have anything that I have made with the chevron stitch. Oh, yeah. Nothing that I have made with the chevron stitch. Okay, let's see. Okay, that was Rosanna cranking out a hat on the Addy machine. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and now, okay, oh, that was you, Rosanna. Okay, and you already finished 2 hats? Wow, I love that. Oh my goodness. And Rosanna says, now I'm doing ear warmers, then switch back to hats. That's awesome. Oh, good. Jeannie says, I'm prepping veggies for tomorrow's beef veggie soup and also getting things together for homemade pizzas for today. Yum, yum. What time is supper? I will be there. Hey, you know what? So here's something fun. Yesterday, I don't know why, I started thinking about, I have the bags of pizza crust mix from Walmart. I know, cheat. But I started thinking, we haven't made any pizzas with it. I wonder if there's something else. I wonder if you can use that for, I don't know, for anything else. Can you use it for pie crust? Excuse me, can you use it for whatever? So I started going down a rabbit hole yesterday. Do you know that if you have the instant pizza dough, well, it's just got the flour and yeast or whatever it has in it. I don't know. Anyway, and you have to do it up and, let it rise or whatever. But do you know that you can also use that to make like cinnamon rolls? You mix that up, and like if you wanted to make enough for, several people in your family, like for Christmas morning, you get that and then you stir it up and let it rise, and then roll it out, put your butter and your cinnamon on there, roll it up, and then cut them and then put them in a pan and bake them off, and you have a really good, well, I'm assuming it would be really good. Anyway, you have a cinnamon roll that you made yourself. Isn't that cool? I think that's really cool. Anyway, and then they said that you could also do that and you could make like monkey bread with it. So you just let the dough rise and then roll the dough in balls and roll it in the butter, and then the cinnamon, sugar, and then put it in your bundt pan and make monkey bread. So if you wanted something easy for breakfast on Christmas morning, that might be the way to go. One way that I always made monkey bread, I have to read what you wrote. That is so cute. One thing that I used to do, I would get the canned biscuit dough, and I would, open up the can, a couple cans, and I would take some kitchen scissors and cut them into fours, and then roll them in the melted butter and then in the cinnamon sugar, and then toss them in. And so, that was a quick way to make monkey bread too. Okay, the oven guy is here. Yay! Yay! Okay. Oh, lovin'. I'm on the sock, Country Cottage sock by the Turtle Trunk, red and white. Yay! I love that. I am really into those socks. So I actually have 2 or 3 more pair that I want to make. So this is for one of my granddaughters. I have another granddaughter that I want to make some for. And then, yeah. So I need to do that. And Naomi loves the chevron stitch. And aha! 2 p.m. sharp, Dawdlers get KP. All right, Jeannie. I can't make it this time because I have an iron infusion at 1. And I don't want to risk being late. Maybe next time. Oh, Jeannie says make cinnamon rolls. I know, right? I want to. And I think it would be really easy, actually. I've made that pizza dough before, and it's all good. So, yeah. Having a little technical difficulty over here. So I'm almost through this row, which is good. I'm glad for that. This row is the easiest row, honestly. And I mean, just slip stitching and pulling up to make sure you have enough of a little give there. It's the other row that is a little tricky at first, of finding the right stitch to go into, especially when you have 4 strands. It can get a little bit challenging. But it's not bad. I think this would have been really pretty if I had done the slip stitch row in a different color, or like a slightly darker color. Like I have like a maroon, and if I had done that, the slip stitch row in like a darker color, it would look like, you know, a striped sweater, but you know, it would still be in the same family. So it wouldn't be like, you know, a yellow and green or something like that. All right, I'm almost done with this row, and then I want to get at least another row done. So let's see, I was on 15, so this row is 16, and 22 is the smallest. Oh, what did I say the medium was? 28? I don't think I'm going to make it to there, but we'll see. Like I said, the nice thing with this is, as long as you end on a slip stitch row, you're golden, right? You're good. No worries, because then you have that edge. So you can end this at whatever size you want, or, you know, go, I'm not doing just another row. I'm not right now, but I should, right? We used to play this game, and maybe we'll do it Friday. It was called One More Row, and so the game is called One More Row. And so everybody crochets together, and when you get to the end of a row, you type in one more row, and then I would give a trivia question, or I would give like a quiz question, and then you would have to answer it, and then we would just keep going. And so we wouldn't have a question unless someone got to the end of a row. So whenever anybody got to the end of a row, and sometimes we had like 3 people at, you know, one right after the other, get to the end of a row. And so it was fun, but then, you know, there would be natural lulls and everything because you hadn't got to the end of the row. That was a fun game. We made that up. I made that up. Called the One More Row game. Okay, so this one I chain 2, 1, 2, and see, this is where it gets a little tricky, because you have the slip stitch and you have to kind of go forward a little bit, and it's front loop only, double crochet, front loop only. So this first one is definitely a little tricky, but it's not bad. And then also, let's see. Okay, so that one was a 1. So this one has to be a 2. So every other row that you do, you grow, you do an increase on every other row. Last one, it was 9. So you do like an increase double crochet, and then 9 double crochets, and then an increase double crochet and 9. Well, this row is 10. So that's pretty good. So I did my increase, and then also every other one. So like this one, I did an increase, and then I'll do the 10. And then the next one, I'll do 11 and then an increase. And that way you're not getting stacked with the increases all on one side. Like every other one will have the increase ending on each opposite end. So anyway, that, I know that was confusing, but that's what it is. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, and see this hook is so thick that you have to make sure that you get, with 4 strands, you have to make sure that you're getting all 4 strands, and it's just a little challenging. It's not too bad, it's just a little bit challenging. Okay, so let's see, we have the 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and let me make sure that the row below was 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 2. Yep, it was. Okay, so 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now I'm ready for a double or an increase. Increase, double crochet. Trying to hold it up here so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all of those ornaments that I've made, the ornaments that the little mini stocking, the little mini beanie, the little mini mitten, I put on a wooden tray, and whenever anybody comes that is a helper for my dad, we let them choose. And it's so funny because we've had a couple of them come. Dr. Beth, she chose a pink one, because her daughter loves everything pink. And then one of the other helpers, I think it was a CNA, she chose a lavender, because purple is her favorite color. And then another, I think it was the nurse, she chose purple because purple is her favorite color. And today, a different CNA, Tiffany, she chose red because her tree is, this year she always has, or she said she always has a theme, and this year her tree is all red, so she chose red. So it's fun to have all the different colors, and just to see what people choose, because you just don't know. I would never have guessed that out of 4 that have been chosen already. Oh, and then the chaplain came, and he chose red because he wanted traditional. And so, we have pink and 2 purples and then 2 reds. So it's just interesting to me, what kind of colors people would choose. So I may have needed to make more red. I don't know. And more purple, apparently. So we'll see. And maybe some more pink. I don't have more pink on there because I was saving 2 pinks for my granddaughters, because they like pink. And but I might have to break down and put some more pink on there. But it's interesting to me how people think, when they are choosing, because basically, they have a choice between the beanie, the mitten, and the stocking. And so it's interesting to see what they choose as far as the shape. And then it's interesting to see what color they choose. Because there's no wrong answer, it's whatever floats your boat. Okay, let's see. So we have the 2 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then I do an increase, double crochet. Two. This part takes a while. Like this part of the row takes a while. It takes a while for me to get through it. Yes. So for the double crochet row, I'm crocheting in the front loop only. And so what that's doing is it's bringing the slip stitch to the front. And so that's what's making those rows, these nice braided looking rows. And so then on the back, you have just a little tiny row. So yeah, definitely. Front loop only. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. I had to confirm Dobby's vet appointment for tomorrow. And, he's my cat. He was recently diagnosed with diabetes. Essentially, it's like a type 2 diabetes. And so he has to have insulin shots twice a day. And so tomorrow it's just an appointment so that they can do a blood check and see where his sugar is. So just to see if it has come down any. And if it hasn't, then we can adjust his insulin a little bit more. They're very conservative with the insulin, like with the changes, the increasing of the insulin, because they were like, they would rather him have sugar that was too high than too low. Of course, they want it to be the right level, but if it goes way low, he could have seizures, he could even die. So it is a little bit heavy. Yeah, it is. But it doesn't have the center part. So, and it curves around. So yeah, it is a lot of work, especially right now, because each row, let me see, I think there's like, I don't know how many rows on this. Let me see really quick. Because once you get, okay, so let's see. Oh yeah. So once you get to, let's see, that was row 16. So now I'm on row 17. It's 120 stitches across. And so, yeah. 120. And so this, and then, oh, 18 is what the small is. 22 is the medium. Okay, cool. So this row is 17, and then the slip stitch row would be 18. And then that's how big the small one is, 42 inches across, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 9. 10. So while this might be a little fiddly, I don't want you to feel intimidated by anything like this, because it just, if it takes you, if you're not like rushing through this like you normally would when you crochet, because I'm a fast crocheter, but I gotta tell you, on this, I'm not a fast crocheter because of the sheer bulk and because of having to do the front loop only, and because of using, a larger hook. It's not as pointy, obviously, on the very end, so it doesn't like slide right through your yarn like it normally would. And so, yeah, it just takes a minute. It just takes a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you're crocheting with me. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Catherine says, I've decided to do my black dragon with a size 7 hook. It seems like it's thicker than the other Bernat blanket. Good for you. Good for you. So what is a size 7 hook? Because I know you're not meaning like a 7 milli, are you? Size 7 hook. So what millimeter would that be? Is it a 7 millimeter? Is that what you're saying? Or okay, 7 millimeter. She said yes. Okay, so that's going to be really nice because it's going to make that Bernat blanket yard nice and thick. No holes, right? No holes on that dragon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 7. Okay, so oh, okay, yes, the yellow one. Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, so I have a little bit of music playing in the background. Tell me yes or no, is it too loud? And yes or no, is it annoying? So you can go yes, yes, and I'll turn it off. You can go no, no, and I'll leave it on. You can go no, yes, so no, it's not too loud, but yes, it's annoying. If anybody says yes to the second one, I'm going to turn it off. So, because I certainly don't want to be annoying. If you can't hear it, then that's okay too. Because I tried to make it super soft so it would just be a little bit of just a little bit of background. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and this is my increase. Yes, yes. Okay, thank you, Catherine. Thank you, my love. I will turn it off. There we go. How's that? Better? Okay. All right. Told you I would turn it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, on my end, it's very soft. Oh, and Naomi says, I said no, no. Okay. You know, it's really funny because depending on maybe how you're watching it, if you're watching on the TV, if you're watching on um on your phone or on your tablet, um okay, you didn't really care either way. Okay. That's funny. That is funny. All righty. Well, I'm glad I asked because I could barely hear it and I had it I tried to turn it down and I wasn't even really able to hear it. So I'm glad that I asked because for some, it's just I get it. It's annoying. And I would never want to annoy my sweet friends. Never, never, never. All right. So my mom made oh, go look at the dragon. Okay, did you send it? Let's see. On Facebook? Did you send it? Let's see. Catherine. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Crochet Friends. Ooh, Andy, the feather tail dragon pattern. Oh my goodness, he's adorable. Totes adorbs. Let me share. Share screen. La la la. Okay, there we go. So this is Andy the Feathertail Dragon pattern. That's obviously a picture from the book. And he is so sweet. So sweet. Now this is not a no-sew, right? Um, unless it is, I don't know. Unless you can crochet. Now the wings on that dragon are amazing. Wow. Let me see. That is really, really nice. I love it. I love it. That was beautiful. All right. That's going to be super cute. Um, and I love that his name is Andy. I mean, what a cute name. I can't wait to get through this row. I really can't. Okay. And part of my challenge is Sometimes I have a hard time getting all 4 of the strands. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. So this might be as interesting as watching paint dry, but if you like to crochet with someone, come along and crochet with me right now because I love crocheting with you. Um, I get a lot done on Wednesdays when I crochet with my friends, and we have been on for over an hour right now. But I want to get to the end of this row. Going to be a little bit. I want to get to the end of this row. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, and then increase. Yes?
Get you got infusion.
Yes. Okay, gotta leave. Thank you. I let the time slip away from me. I have to leave to go get my iron infusion. In just 4 minutes, I need to leave. So I guess I can't just keep crocheting with you. Darn it all. But the good news is I can go get those. I can go get those buttons and hopefully they have them in stock. Otherwise, I have to order them. And I don't want to have to order them because you have to order so much before you get like free shipping. And yeah, I don't want to order that much. I just want 99-cent buttons, right? Right. All righty. Okay, my dears. All right. So halfway through. You know, I feel like this is going to be enough. I think what I'm going to do is go to the end of my yarn stash, 4 strands of 4-weight yarn, and then that's going to be it. That's going to be it. I think it's going to be perfect because I don't need a huge, long Christmas tree skirt. All right. Okay, my friends. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you on Friday. Aw, that's so sweet. Naomi is, oh, it is no sew. Your dragon is no sew. That's awesome. And Naomi says, I'm crocheting with you now. And Love and Heart says, see you later. Blessings. Be safe and have a great day, my friend. Bye, everyone. And then, okay, I love crocheting with you too. Best part of having your channel is you can come back on. I would watch you all day. Catherine, you're so sweet. We can crochet anytime. See you later. Oh, I love you. Okay, so stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you next time. Bye.